Kia ora and welcome to Basketball New Zealand's continued coverage of the Aon Under-19 Nationals. We've had a couple of great boys semi-finals, and now we move on to our women's semi-finals. We have Harbour up against Taranaki, two really talented sides. And it's going to be, if these last semi-finals have been anything to go by, we're going to have a couple of great games. We've had Canterbury beat Wellington, with Manawatu just managing to pip Harbour in our last game. So we have our team list for Harbour A. We have Hannah Wentworth, Bella Elgar, Jordan Maddox, Keely Tinney, Marita Davidson, Parihuia Delamere, Piper Manolis, Sian Smith, the dominant force inside, Sophie Dill, Tabitha Layson, Taylor Dalton, and Tess Tomokino as well, who's another important player for Harbour. So quite a deep team here in this Harbour team. Lots of girls who have played together. They are ably coached by Bronwyn Davidson. And for Taranaki, we have Adele O'Byrne, Angela Chubb, Talia Coombe, Isabel Cook, Katie Jones, Lania Hancock, Rosalia Samia, Simone Cook, Taya Clement, and Zoe Ebbett. Their coach is Aaron Langton. So there are a few New Zealand representatives. Isabel Cook has been a recent New Zealand representative. Rosalia Samia as well. So they've got a talented squad as well, and they did really well in their pool to come through and finish second in behind Waikato. So we're going to have a really good game here this afternoon. Again, my name is Josh Davis. I will be commentating again for these last two women's semi-finals. Again, really exciting game we've got ahead of us. So Harbour have quite a talented, deep team. They have good guards. Taylor Dalton is a New Zealand Under-17 representative, as well as Jordan Maddox. Marita Davidson is another powerful presence inside. And they also have Rashaan Smith coming off the bench, who's a big presence. She'll look to inject herself and her power later on in the game. Right, and Harbour win the possession as we start off our doubleheader of women's semi-finals with Tessa bringing the ball up the court. Taylor Dalton looking inside for Keely Tinney, and Jordan Maddox comes off the on-ball. Oh, gets stuffed by number 11, Isabel Cook. Goodness me. Good kick to the corner. And an M1 to start off with. I don't believe I have a number 8 on my score sheet. That's because it's a number 6. That was Rosalia Samia. She was able to take her player to the rim. Great footwork to finish inside. Can't quite finish off the M1, but they managed to track down the offensive rebound. Harbour will want to clean up that. Taylor Dalton with the pressure outside. That's an open three. Rosalia Sami, she can't get it to go. Taylor looks for Marita Davidson on the pick and roll and can't get it to drop. Oh, we've had another victim of the moisture on the court. That's unfortunate for Taranaki. Might want to steer clear of that spot. That's Isabel Cook. Oh, I thought there was a foul call there. It looked like it was contact, but giving the ball to Harbour. Jordan Maddox will bring the ball up the court. It's a fearsome backcourt with Taylor Dalton, Jordan Maddox, and Tessatalo Tomokino. It's a lot of talent there. Lots of versatile skill. Keely Tinney can't grab the ball, and there's another turnover. Isabel Cook looks to push the ball up the court. And a foul has been called. Taylor Dalton looks back at the referee rather incredulously. There was a lot of contact there, so maybe that was the right call. Cook knocks down the second free throw. A little bit of pressure here. I think it's Piper Manolis who's checked into the game. I know it's Parihuia Delamere. And we have a turnover. Harbour struggling to take care of the ball at the moment. Cook looks to take Marita Davidson off the dribble, and great step through to finish with her left hand. And another turnover by Harbour. And Tessa finishes in transition. Looked like a foul there from Kiwi Tini. Inside they go. Katie Jones, and deflection, give possession back to Taranaki. Davidson's called for the travel. That play just shuffled the feet a little bit. A lot of turnovers so far for Harbour. Coach Roman Davidson won't be happy with that. Maybe it's just nerves for a big game. And Isabel Cook cleans up the O-boards again. Jordan Maddox gets into the paint with a nice little floater with good touch on that one. Seven 6 early to Taranaki. And the turnover there by Taranaki. Harbour ball. Quick inbound to Jordan Maddox. If you look inside, and that surely was an over the back foul by Katie Jones there. Not called. Taranaki won't be bothered by that. They'll look to attack on the other end. Isabel Cook fakes the handoff. Nice little spin move. Gets to the paint. Katie Jones can't quite get that to finish, and Jordan Maddox will look to push the ball in transition. Tessa with the long three, and she nails it. She's a very proficient shooter. And Taranaki will go down the other end, 9-7 to Harbour with 5 minutes to go. Another turnover. Jordan Maddox will look to push the ball in transition here, surely. Look to attack. 3-on-2. Moneta Davidson out to, and here we have Rashawn Smith checks into the game. Straight away makes her presence felt. Nice little finish. Tessa, Talo Tomakino gets a layup in transition. Harbour get the steal and the layup, and now they're making their presence felt. I think it was Taranaki might have been trying to call a timeout even before that last layup, and they might be a bit aggrieved that they weren't able to get that before the turnover and the layup. Anyway, Harbour recover from their slow start, and they all of a sudden push out to a 15-7 lead. So for Taranaki, got to limit those turnovers, got to get back in transition, got to find your shooters. So if you're Harbour, you're just looking to continue this momentum that you've sort of wrested from Taranaki. So Tessa Talo Tomakino has already off to a really quick start. 9 points in the first 5 minutes. That looked like a bit of a travel or a carry there. Great cut, great bounce pass. Good ball movement. Unlucky on that. And Mareta Davison can't track down the defensive rebound, so that'll be Taranaki ball. Great job by Taranaki staying after the offensive boards there. Piper Manolis in the game now for Harbour, the Westlake Jewels point guard. Great kick-out pass from Katie Jones. And the three is off and goes out of bounds. So again, Harbour started a little off the pace, a little sleepily even, and they've finally found their footing here in this game. Looking inside for Rashawn Smith. They feel like they've got a mismatch there. Taranaki double down. Rashawn goes up, draws the contact. We'll go to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Tessa Talo Tomakino has 4 steals already. We are 6 minutes into the entire game and she has 4 steals. That's remarkable, and 11 points on 100% shooting from the field. That's quite good. Just my humble opinion. John swishes the second free throw. In fact, she made, no, she did just make the second. 16-7. And Harbour tracked the ball down. Jordan Maddox looks to push in transition. And she stepped on the out of bounds line. Great help defense down low there. And turnover for Harbour as Taranaki look to go down the other end of the court. Zoe Ebbett brings the ball up. Nice aggressive point guard, good handle. Manages to get the bounce pass to a teammate. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And that's another turnover for Taranaki. That is their 8th turnover, 7 minutes into the game. It's not ideal. Delamere can get the jumper to go, and Taranaki leak out in transition. Piper Manolis looks to take Isabel Cook off the dribble. Gets it back to Jordan Maddox. She's played a nice distributing role so far in the game. Hasn't. Oh, that's a great look inside. Rashawn has to finish that. And she knows it. Doesn't need me saying it. Good pressure there by Delamere, and I think he ended up calling the foul, but it almost led to a turnover. Tessa Toro Tomokino back into the game. They go a little bit small. She comes in for Rashawn Smith, so they're going to go a little bit smaller. Oh no, pardon me. She came in for Jordan Maddox, and Bella Alga subbed in for Rashawn Smith. Good defense, 5 seconds on the shot clock. Again, they're being forced into late stuff here. Oh, great spin move and finish. Rosalia Samia couldn't get it to go. I thought they called a foul there, but I think they called a travel. Great step through there from Moreta. She couldn't get it to go, and Delamere finishes on the follow. Sorry, Ebbett looks really pacey off the dribble there. Looks like a bit of a handful to stay in front of. Pass wasn't on there from Isabel Cook. Right idea, but you've got to see the court, make sure that that pass is on. And speaking of the pass not being on, Isabel Cook down the other end makes up for it. Gets the turnover, finishes it with her left hand nicely, make it a 7-point game. 1 minute to go. And Taranaki fell asleep a little bit there defensively. Patahuia Delamere wandered to the rim and was wide open. Couldn't quite catch the pass as well. Cook recovered late. 10 seconds on the shot clock and turnover. Good steal there by Angela Chubb. Zoe Ebbett pushes with the Steph Curry floater. Came down with rain on it. Great finish. And that's not good enough. Chess gets the rim, can't finish it. And that'll be Taranaki ball. And they will have a chance to get the last shot here. So again, they were in a little spot of bother there, but they've finished the quarter well, and the shot clock's off, and they should look to get the last shot here. So they should look to pull the ball out. And so Ebbett does no such thing and looks for the quick shot and walks into a wall. Tessa will show a bit more composure, I think. Now she'll look to attack at 7-6. Piper Manolis, drive, and the bank is open. On a public holiday, we have Harbour up 20-13 over Taranaki at the end of the first quarter. So if you're Taranaki, you just need to, the big focus for them will be turnovers. They 11 turnovers in the first quarter. That is just a killer, just limiting yourself offensively. They're shooting a good possession, good percentage. They're 6 from 13 from the field, 46%. No shame in that. It's just the turnovers. They've almost had more turnovers than shots, and at this level in a national semi-final, that's not going to get it done. Simone Cook looks like she's taken over the huddle and is drawing up a play. You love to see that kind of leadership out of your players, and it's great coaching, I think, from Aaron Langton to have the confidence in your players and have foster a culture of learning and knowledge to have the confidence to allow your players to take over a huddle like that and show leadership. That's really good coaching there, and shows a good culture that they have there for the Taranaki girls. For Harbour, again, they haven't gotten off rosy with the turnovers either. They've got 7 turnovers of their own, which is still not ideal. Clean that stuff up, and they could push this lead out pretty drastically. Rashaan Smith is in the game, so again they'll look to play through her for short spurts. And again, if the defense hones in on her in the post, then you've got shooters, especially Jordan Maddox is a deadly knockdown 3-point shooter. So if you're Taranaki, I'm sure you won't be wanting to help off her to double down on Rashaan Smith in the post. So Taranaki come out and it seems to be a 2-3 zone. Just to shake things up a little bit. Jordan Maddox looks inside for Rashaan, and she finishes right over the top. An easy look there. Oh, another turnover. Jordan Maddox is Taylor Dalton streaking down the other end, and she'll calmly finish the left-hand layup. So again, and the turnovers are just killing Taranaki right now. They just need to take better care of the ball. 2 live ball turnovers that led to 2 quick layups. That's just not what you want. Great drive to the rim. Sean Smith strong with the ball. Outlet pass. Piper Manolis strong to the hoop, and she gets it to go, and all of a sudden got a 15-point game and almost another turnover. So I think Harbour sniff a little bit of blood in the water here. They're getting up and pressuring, and again another. Oh, that's a very interesting call. Piper Manolis looked to have deflected that out of bounds. Maybe there was another touch on it that we couldn't see from this angle. So again, they're going to look inside for Rashaan. Jordan on the drive, gets her own offensive rebound. Great dime. Kelly Tinney can't get it to go. And they've called a foul, I believe. So again, Taranaki not doing themselves any favours with those turnovers and giving up those offensive rebounds. That's something they need to take care of if they want to get back in this game. Taylor Dalton looks inside to Rashaan Smith. Nice little hook shot. Too easy. Again, Harbour just upping the pressure now. They're looking to get right up on the ball for the most part. A great read there from Rosalia Samia to read that her defender was going under the screen and shoot a confident 3. It looked like a good natural shot for her, so that's a good decision. And Jordan Maddox all over the Taranaki player there and manages to chuck the ball off her and win possession back for her team. A great hustle play. We're up to 30-13 already to start the quarter. Excuse me. And again, Harbour will look for Rashaan Smith. So Taranaki will look to try and double her. That Rashaan hasn't looked to pass out of the post yet, so potentially you could just look to send defenders at her and hope that she doesn't make the pass. That'll be Rashaan done. She'll just get a quick rest and come back into the game a few minutes. I'm sure she's a real mismatch nightmare at the moment. Jordan Maddox will look to swing it across to Taylor Dalton for the 3. Buckets. 33-13 to Harbour. Good defense by Mareta Davidson. I think just at the end she took the contact in the chest, but then hands down a little bit and got contact on the shooter's arm. So Isabel Cook will head to the free throw line. So it's a good little calming play from Isabel Cook to get herself to the free throw line, settle her team down a bit, confident that she can get those free throws and just restore a bit of order to her team. She knocks down both, so that makes the 33-15 game, I believe. Anyway, Harbour bringing it up. Taylor Dalton open again, thought about it. Jordan Maddox, don't want to leave her open. That's in. Yeah, you've got to know the scouting report there. Jordan Maddox is probably one of the premier shooters at this age group. You really don't want to leave her open. Good back cut there from Isabel Cook. Couldn't get the pass. Late shot clock situation again. Drives, great scoop. Can't get it to go. Great offensive rebound. Shot clock's reset to 14. Down to 10 now. Again, Isabel Cook looks like she wants the ball. Shoots the three. Can't get it to go. The momentum is all with Harbour right now as they lead 36-14. Jordan Maddox was wide open for the three and instead decided to pass to the opposition. It's probably not an ideal choice, obviously not intentional, but got to be confident. If they disrespect you by leaving you wide open again after you've splashed the three, you've got to take that. And then the Harbour give up the foul. I think it was Davidson, wonderful Kiwitini on that one. It's 36-14. Then Isabel Cook is the dominant force so far for Taranaki. She's the only one really exerting her will right now. Is Tesatalo Tomakino and Sophie Dill look to check in the game at the next stoppage. Isabel Cook, just a calm, measured scorer. She's going to need some help though if Taranaki are going to get back in this game. Tessa comes in for Jordan Maddox. And Loretta Davidson is replaced by Sophie Dill. A few turnovers just in the last couple of possessions there. Rashawn Smith drops a dime. It's the stray ball that ran across the court, hands it back to court three. Isabel Cook looking to be aggressive again. She's hassled. And Taranaki can't get the three to go. And I think Piper Manolis stepped out of bounds and she looked to recover that rebound. Harbour being very aggressive, and to be fair, they are getting away with a lot of contact, but Isabel Cook is just a machine. She scores again. Taylor catch and shoot. That's buckets. She gets buckets. And Piper Manolis almost had the steal there. Isabel Cook has 11, Taranaki's 19 points so far. Just avoid a turnover there. This is where they need to make Harbour pay. Oh, great block from Piper Manolis. Looked like they had an open layup there. Harbour trying to make Isabel Cook work for everything, every inch of position on the court. They want to try and get her to use energy and effort. That's a foul. That's a ill-advised foul there from Kiwitini. Wasn't a lot going on there, but she came down on the wrist of Isabel Cook as she stepped through for the finger roll. And that'll be a timeout for Taranaki, I believe. And again, plenty of time in the game, not out of it by any means. If you're Harbour, you're potentially thinking about different ways you could deal with Isabel Cook. You probably just want to keep playing how you're playing, a bit straight up, just be a bit more disciplined when you're guarding her, don't bail her out. She's got great footwork and she's great at drawing contact on drives and that sort of thing, so you want to make sure you stay disciplined. As on court one below us, Wellington has a 36-17 lead at halftime over Otago. Can't see the score on court 3. Isabel Cook goes to the free throw line again and calmly knocks down the first free throw. And the second one drops with the shooter's touch, so that makes it 38-21. The first appearance of Tab Layson. Sean Smith showing the repertoire. Great offensive rebound play for Sophie Dill, and that leads to a layup from Talo Tomakino. Magnet for the ball. Then trying to make Isabel Cook work hard. Needs some help, needs some people to step up and hit some shots. Great dime. Not quite on the same, teammate wasn't quite on the same page, but a great look. Taylor Dalton brings the ball over half court, hands it off to Tab Layson. Tab's open for the shot, she can shoot that. Can't get that to go. Taylor Dalton over the back, gets away with it. Sean Smith had a massive mismatch in there. Taylor Dalton with the step through, can't get it to go, gets her own offensive rebound. Nice and simple, 42-21 to Harbour. Again, they try and put that pressure on. Isabel Cook looking to use her speed. Oh, and they get a big three from the corner there. Rosalia Sami, I think it was. Much needed three. And Sophie Dill with the turnover. Opportunity in transition. Isabel Cook had a lane. And Zoe Ebert will get herself to the free throw line. As Taylor Dalton had some reassuring words. Sophie Dill, no, they haven't called a free throw. Said it was before the shot. Isabel Cook should look to use her speed. Well, they've got a size mismatch down low. And Taylor Dalton manages it well. Kick ahead pass. Talo Tomakino. And still alive, and Taylor Dalton finishes it. And, oh, great effort, diving on the loose ball. Rosalia Samia, and unlucky to get a travel call there. Again, Rashaan being active inside, looking for a post up on Isabel Cook. Taylor Dalton for the catch and shoot three. Can't get it to go, but it's just not going Taranaki's way. Angela Chubb loses the ball out of bounds there on the offensive rebound, sorry, defensive rebound. Again, they find Rashaan good inside position, can't get it to go the first time, cleans up her own O-board. It's 46-24 now to Harbour. She's made a big impact off the bench for Rashaan. There's just not quite anyone on Taranaki to match up with her, and there was a mismatch inside. Katie Jones finishes it. Eventually she had Tab Layson in a mismatch. She wanted it in the post but couldn't get it. Sean Smith being aggressive. Euro step. Draws the foul. Sean knocks down the first free throw. So yeah, but couldn't get the floater to go. They get a kick ahead pass to Bella Alga in the corner. Manages to corral the ball. That's an open. Like Jordan Maddox to catch and shoot there. Decides to drive. Rashawn Smith is good. She's big. She's scoring. Keep finding her. That's a good tactic. 50-26. We've got 40 seconds to go here in the first half. Turnover. Delamere looks ahead. Tab. Bounce pass. Bella Alga draws the foul. Will go to the free throw line. Good transition there from Harbour. Unselfish play. Love to see that. And Bella Alga knocks down the first free throw to take the margin to 25. And calmly splashes the second one. Ooh, almost another turnover. Zoe gets the rim, can't finish. Probably want to hold for last shot here. And Wentworth's checked into the game now for Harbour. Tab looks for the shot. Delamere doesn't want it. Hannah Wentworth is a three-point shooter, so if she were open, she could catch and shoot. Great look inside from Bella Alga. And Jordan can't quite find the open pass, and that will be us at halftime. We have Harbour with the lead, 52-26 over Taranaki. We'll be back after a short ad break. Welcome back to the North Shore Event Centre. Welcome back to the North Shore Event Centre, where we have the Harbour under-19 women up 52-26 over the Taranaki women. So again, it'll be it's a tough position to be in for the Taranaki coach. You know, it's being fairly comprehensively outplayed the last 15 minutes that we've had. So again, we've got the WBC. We've had a few rounds of that so far, some great basketball. We've got the finals July 5th to 7th in Dunedin at the Edgar Centre. So please get along to that. So we stand for clean sport. If you play basketball in New Zealand, whatever level, you're subject to our drug-free standards. Again, make sure you are eligible to play for New Zealand if you want to play for New Zealand. If you're unsure, go to nz.basketball/eligibility for more information. All right, so we're back for the second half here. Taranaki have a road ahead of them as Harbour come out in a 2-3 zone. Taranaki down 26 points. Early three would have helped. Jordan Maddox can't track down the rebound. Isabel Cook showing great determination. Get after the ball. Might have been some contact there, but referees adjudicate that is just a deflection off Harbour, and it'll be Taranaki ball. So Ebert at the top of the key, guarded by Hannah Wentworth. It's a nice deflection on pass, and there. And the referee's called a shot clock violation, so the basket won't count there. As Jordan Maddox looks to bring the ball up the court. Keely Tenney take the ball to the rim, can't get that shot off, got deflected by the defense. It'll be Harbour ball, start out of a box set. Taranaki coming out of a 2-3 zone on the baseline inbounds play. Bella Alga for three, looked like it came out of her hands a bit. Uniquely, shall we say. Not her normal release. Looked like it slipped out a little bit as she took the ball up to shoot it. Harihuia Delamere's been a nuisance defensively. She's getting lots of deflections, pressing full court. And Taranaki get to the rim. Draw the foul, so they'll go to the free throw line. Almost a turnover there. Delamere gets it off to Tony, and might have been a travel, but gets it to go. Good driving kick, Zoe Ebert. Good catch and shoot three. Can't get it to go. Great rebound from Kiritini. Jordan Maddox fakes the handoff. Five seconds on the shot clock. Jordan Maddox for the floater. Bella Algo gets the rebound and say she was fouled there. Yeah, maybe a bit of reaching there. Bella makes the second of the two free throws there, and Harbour goes up 55-27. And Isabel Cook draws the foul. She's so skilled at, with James Harden-esque ability to use footwork and rip-throughs and step-throughs to draw contact. She's so intelligent, so skilled at getting that contact from the defense. She's 15 of Taranaki's 27 points. She just needs more help at the moment. It's 55-28. Taranaki comes out in a bit of a half-court trap, and Jordan Maddox makes the nice skip pass. That's a good shot for her. Good rhythm catch and shoot three, and Harbour track down the ball. Taylor Dalton swing it to Hannah Wentworth. She's not going to be shy about shooting the ball. Great rebound. Harihuia Delamere is just cleaning up all the little things. She's given a great effort. Made a real difference since she's come into the game. 3 steals, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. She does a little bit of everything. And Wentworth gets trapped there. She kind of dribbled into it a little bit, and that's too easy. Great look from Delamere to Taylor Dalton. Easy layup. Oh, bit of moisture on the court. So Ebert calls for a horn set. Short to come off one of the screens. Nothing doing. Good back cut. Give it to Samia. Catch and shoot. Harbour lucky to box out too well. They're lucky to come away with the ball there, and Davidson almost turns it over herself. Great cut, great pass. Right through the heart of the defence. Not enough communication there. Jordan Maddox has the easy finish as Harbour got 61-30. Taranaki get a good look on the inside. Jordan Maddox the kick ahead pass. Sean Smith, not shy about putting shots up. She's already had 13 points in 9 minutes of play. Oxford floater, couldn't get that to go. Great skip pass there from Lania Hancock, who had that skip pass. Great pass there from Delamere. Taylor Dalton pulls up. Automatic. She's been getting good minutes for the Harbour Breeze WBC team, Taylor Dalton, and that's great defence, keeping her chest in front. Michon needs to rebound that. It's all well and good to wall up on defence, but you've got to then fight for the rebound, box out, fight for position. Jordan fakes the handoff. Steve Nash dribble behind the hoop. Michon being aggressive, pulling up, offensive rebound, finishing. She looks exhausted. And right on cue, I'm sure Sophie Dill is about to sub in for Ashan. Just comes in short spurts, gets buckets, goes and gets a rest, rinse and repeat. Well, good back cut there from Samia. Davidson, great box out, ends up with the rebound, kick ahead. Taylor Dalton, like a bit of contact there, but maybe it was just all ball. Great effort by Sophie Dill to dive on the loose ball, and unfortunately they've called a travel over there. 65-34 to Harbour with about 4 minutes to go. Good look there. I think it was Simone Cook. Good catch and shoot. Look, good form. Just couldn't quite get it to go. Great kick ahead pass from Taylor Dalton. Sophie Dill can't quite get that to drop. Great look though. Great vision from Taylor. And it's another turnover. That is, I think, Taranaki's 21st turnover of the game. Risky pass there from Simone Cook. Taranaki come away with it. And great finish inside from Katie Jones. Great hands to handle that bullet pass, and then great touch to finish it. Cut by Taylor. Dalton can't get it to drop on the finish there. Good kick ahead pass. And a layup at the other end for Zoe, but and be a tough foul call there. Harbour split the double team and got bailed out a little bit by the ref, but might have been a good call as Kiwitini subs in for Taylor Dalton. And a 5-second violation there. Harbour was a bit lackadaisical given the inbounder options. And one for Zoe Evans. She needs to keep being aggressive for Taranaki to be effective here. She's lightning quick off the dribble and showed a good ability to go through the contact on that one. And finishes off the M1 play. Sophie Dill looks to drive, finds a cutting. It's on Makino, and she just nonchalantly steps back and drills the three from the corner. 70-41 now. And Taranaki couldn't get that to go. Great kick air pass. Carlo Tomakino, just a great all-round offensive player, can get to the rim, can shoot. Great court vision. 72-41, 1 minute to go in the quarter. As Tab Layson looks to sub back in. She's going to get Marita Davidson. Foul on the reach in there as Manolis looked to, drive to the rim. Well, good kick here pass. It's not ideal transition defense from Harbour. Well, Tomakino can't get the floater to drop, and Zoe Everett will look to push it in transition. Will pull up, can't get the bounce, and swinging elbow there. I think they're going to call the foul on Natalia Coombe. A little hard done by there, looked like she was vertical. Anyway, Harbour should be looking for the last shot here. They might just settle for an M1 layout. That's a good shot too. That works. I'll allow that. Taranaki tracks down the rebound. There's a tie-up, and Harbour will get the ball, and potentially now will look to get the last shot, and they again may just take an open layup. Kiwitini can't get that to drop. 3 seconds to go. Might pop another one. And can't get on the right side of the backboard, so Harbour women up 76 over Taranaki 43. Score here on court one between Wellington and Otago, 58-34. 7 minutes 30 to go in the fourth quarter, so a comfortable win for Wellington. Would have felt quite unlucky to lose to Taranaki in overtime in pool play. That's why Wellington wasn't able to make semi-finals. For Taranaki now, it's probably just about maybe getting any of your bench players some minutes. So you look ahead to the third place playoff tomorrow. For Harbour, same thing, looking ahead to the final tomorrow. They will be keen to give everyone some good run, maybe try some plays they haven't done during games as much. Maybe try some different things, different combinations, different lineups, maybe small lineups, big lineups, that kind of stuff. But the thing at the forefront of the thinking will be resting players for that final tomorrow. So we have the second women's semi-final will be between Waikato and Canterbury, which will be a great matchup. Obviously Waikato have Charlie Sledger-Walker, who represented Tall Ferns at the Commonwealth Games and acquitted herself incredibly well, regardless of the fact that she's 16 years old. She did a phenomenal job and was one of the best players on that team, so she's definitely someone to watch out for. And if you want to tune in for that game, the fouls committed there, Tab Layson to secure the ball. Anna Wentworth looks for the Rashawn Smith on the seal. Can't get that to go. Great job, drive from Zalia Samir. Can't get it to fall. Jordan Maddox with her eyes up, constantly surveying the court. Thought about the pull-up. Again, looking for Rashawn when she's in the game. They look to run through her. They think they have a great mismatch there. Maddox couldn't draw iron on that one, and the ball's out of bounds. Taranaki possession. And Zoe Ebert can't get the floater to drop. Sean Smith with a great outlet pass. Anna Wentworth goes through the contact and she'll head to the free throw line. Great little step through move to draw the contact. Katie Jones pulls the lovely mid-range jump shot. Taranaki look for the trap. Tab handles it well initially with the dribble. So need to move the ball. Great pass from Jordan Maddox. Sean Smith sucked in all the defense. That left Hannah Wentworth wide open from three. Good shot. Didn't drop, but great read from Jordan Maddox there. Good kick out from Katie Jones to Isabel Cook. Couldn't get it to go. Again, looking inside for Rashawn. Just wills her way to the rim. And was some contact. The refs deliberate whether it's a travel or a foul call. And they're calling a travel. So it will be Taranaki ball. I think Rashan will sub out of the game. Great step through again from Isabel Cook. A bit of contact, didn't get the call, and forced the pass a little bit. Great eyes up from Jordan Maddox to find Hannah Wentworth. She gets smashed into the basketball stanchion. Hopefully she's all right. Isabel Cook can't quite get the shot to drop. A lot of contact again, couldn't get the call. Great little ducking from Angela Chubb, and she draws the foul. Isabel Cook keeps getting after it. Hannah Wentworth pushes the ball in transition. Tab Layson confidently shoots the shot, can't get that to drop. Isabel Cook, great step through, great finish. Foul there. Isabel Cook has fought gamely this whole game. She's 20 points, 7 rebounds, 4 steals, so she's really battled really well the whole game. Ooh, good little take to the rim there by Rania Hancock. Couldn't get it to drop. Julie Finney shoots the shot. Good looking shot. Couldn't get it to drop. And Delamere again on the loose ball. A nice little step through from Hannah Wentworth. Couldn't get that to drop, and Delamere is there again. And she's there again. Such a handy little player. Delamere's 4th steal of the game. Piper Manolis knocks down the first free throw. And the second. Harbour goes up 83-47, I believe. Maybe I just can't count. Another great steal from Delamere. She just goes straight away and lays it up and in. Good hustle from Manolis as well. And that'll be Taranaki ball. 4 minutes, 28 to go. 84-47. So Harbour will go on to play the winner of Waikato and Canterbury in the national final tomorrow afternoon. Make sure you join us for that one. Whoever wins that second semi, it'll still be a great game. That's a good shot for Hannah Wentworth. Can't get that to drop. Then Delamere. Just everywhere. Offensive rebounds, steals. Valuable player who just does all the little things that helps the team win. Great defense, pressuring the ball. And Zoe Ebert does a great job turning the corner and getting that floater to drop. Again, Zoe Ebert showing that speed. This hasn't quite been her day. Can't quite finish around the rim. Alga aggressive. Oh, that's a lovely finish, lovely move. Spin move to a natural left hand and finishes through the contact and one. Zoe, but not letting her effort drop just because of the scoreboard. She's still looking to pressure the ball, which is admirable. And leads to a good turnover there for Taranaki. Good steal as they look to push the ball in transition. It's a bit of a size mismatch, and I think it was Rosalia Samia again goes against Tab Layson. Size mismatch, good recognition, good attack. Bella steps out for the long two. Very good pass from Hannah Wentworth. And that'll be Taranaki ball. And Zoe Ebert steps back, sees the defender go underneath the screen, makes the good read. Gets her feet set, good shot. Great defence there by Bella Alga to take the contact on the chest and then swipe down on the ball. Good aggressive drive from Zoe Ebert. And that's a foul by Sophie Dill. That'll send Katie Jones to the free throw line with 1 minute 32 remaining. The vast majority, I'd say, of this Harbour team are bottom age and part of that under-17 Harbour team that won nationals last year. So they've done quite well to get to this stage. A pretty convincing win in the semi-finals. So it's a great job from a relatively young core of the team. And we're having a few moisture issues on the court, which Test the Goat is helping out with, as per usual. So Zoe Ebert steps to the free throw line. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go before we can lock in Harbour for that first spot in the girls' final tomorrow night. Great pass for Tab Layson, picks it nice and strong. Draws the foul and she'll head to the free throw line. Good driving kick from Piper Manolis, looking for Tab Layson. It's a good shot. Can't get it to fall. Great steal by Piper. Potentially an open shot for Hannah Wentworth there. Turn it down. Harbour to dribble out the last few seconds / take a three that they miss at the buzzer, and that confirms that Harbour with the comfortable win after being down in the first 5 minutes. They blow Taranaki off the court. Taranaki put in a great effort. We're just a little undermanned today. So we have Harbour booked in for our first slot in the women's final tomorrow. After this, we have Canterbury against Waikato to determine who they will meet in the final. We'll see you in a few minutes. Oh, before that, we have our Aon Under-17 Nationals, July 11th to 14th in Wellington. Make sure you're at that. And our Aon Under-15 Nationals, July 18th to the 21st in the July school holidays. There's a couple of great tournaments. Make sure you keep up with it on social media at Basketball NZ. And also, again, we have some college teams coming to New Zealand. We have the University of Hawaii Rainbow Wahine. They're playing against Auckland Premier at Carmel College on the 9th of August, and they will also be playing against a WBC South team in Christchurch at Cal Stadium on the 12th of August, so make sure you check that out. California came last year and it was a great event. Alrighty, so that wraps us up for this game. We will see you in a few minutes for Waikato versus Canterbury.